Hey guys, so Atreyu is back. I do hope you all are doing well. Today is my 5-year, 4-month Loc anniversary, and I'm here to bring you an update. Let's get to it. Alright, so as I said, it is my 5-year, 4-month Loc anniversary, my 5x4, and I'm going to show you my locks, and I think I'm going to moisturize as well because I haven't moisturized in almost 2 months. Believe it or not, I know it's cold out, I know it's darn near like winter time. I should be moisturizing more, but yeah, I just don't do the most, as people love to say. In my defense, my locks are usually up in a satin bonnet tampambo, so I think that helps them to retain a lot of the moisture. But at some point, you need to moisturize. So let me show you my locks. Alright, so this is what they're looking like in all their craziness. And they are pretty crazy, right? You can see that the volume is still there. You can also see that I have not retwisted. I've been trying to figure out when I'm going to retwist, because I know I'm going to retwist at some point. And I think I've decided that this year I am going to retwist after 6 months. So for those of you who were present this past year, you know that I abstained a whole year. I did not retwist an entire year. So now I want to experiment a little bit. I already know I can get away with not retwisting for a whole year, but I want to see the effect that retwisting twice a year will have. So after 6 months, at the halfway point, I'm going to retwist, and then I'll retwist again at my 6-year Loc anniversary. That kind of means that I'll be retwisting in early 2020 next. So in the meantime, I'm just going to keep up with my moisture routine and with my washes, but I'm not going to retwist after the washes until that halfway point this time around. So as I said, I'm going to moisturize again. If you watched my moisture video, this might be familiar. Remember, this is just half rose water, half sweet almond oil I think I used in that video. It was either the vitamin E oil or the sweet almond oil. Can't remember which one I use right now. I think it was the vitamin E oil. Anyway, this is that same bottle, believe it or not. Whatever I am about to moisturize and I still have leftover solution, that sounds so technical, right? I always inspect it before I spray it into my locks, because there have been times where I'll look in there and I'll see like little dark specks, and to me, I see that as like bacteria or maybe some sort of fungus, like some sort of mold growing, and I would hate the idea of spraying mold onto my locks. So I always inspect it, and I don't see any of that. But something that I did do after I moisturized my locks 2 months ago, or almost 2 months ago, was I put this in the refrigerator to kind of increase its refrigerator life instead of shelf life. Get it? Sorry, I'm really corny today. So yeah, it made it last longer apparently. Don't forget to shake before applying so that it's opaque. And now I'm just gonna start to spray my locks. And remember that there are 2 different ways to spray, right? There's the stream, which gets more at your scalp. And then there's also, you can also adjust it so that it's more of a spray. So it covers more area. But I like to get my scalp first, because that is the most important part, a lot of the hair in your locks is already detached from your scalp and therefore dead anyway. So it's not as important. Your scalp, however, is very important because that's what will have a say in your hair that continues to grow. So now I'm just going to rake it through like I showed you in my moisture routine video. As you can see, the locks are doing okay. Don't forget to pay special attention to the ends as well. They're the farthest away from your scalp, and therefore they're the farthest away from the source of the sebum. So they need some love, some extra love. They need not to be neglected. And you can just feel with your hands if they're moisturized thoroughly or not. And rake it all the way through your locks. Rake, rake, rake. I can also use this as an opportunity to massage my scalp. To stimulate it so that there's an increase in blood flow to the scalp, which will promote hair growth. So you kind of get to kill several birds with one stone. You get to moisturize your locks, you get to moisturize your scalp, you get to do something which will promote hair growth, and you get to inspect your locks. Whenever I moisturize, I also check my locks for lint, and whenever my locks are down, period, check them for lint. I don't usually find too much in them, but I'm always checking so that I can remove it while it's still on the surface of my locks and not embedded in them. Alright, so now my locks are moisturized and I can prepare to put them back up. But before I do, I wanted to revisit those two locks that I combined back almost 3 months ago. I uploaded a video combining dreadlocks 3 different ways, and I want to give you an update. In that video, one of the ways I showed you was using a rubber band, and today we're going to look at that lock and see how it's progressing. I just need to find it. I do see it. Okay, so here it is. And as you see, you can still see the locks are twisted around each other. And I will tell you that I did not have to put another rubber band in. So the quality of the rubber bands that you use is crucial, because sometimes, and I found this happening earlier on in my journey, if you don't use a good rubber band, it'll break off, and then this, the two that you twist together will come apart, and you won't even know it until one day you see a longer double-headed dragon and you're like, what? I thought I combined that, when did the rubber band fall out? But this is the same rubber band I used on September 25th, and it's still in there. Looking at it, I don't know if you guys can see, but the twisted pattern is still there, but I can also see that there's fuzziness along it, which means that it's starting to combine. But as I told you in that video, it takes a while for locks to combine using this method, which is why a lot of people prefer using a crochet hook or something to combine. It's much more instantaneous. But as I also told you, I like the look of it, so I don't care about that. And the locks that I used to combine here, they were too mature for the crochet hook method, which is why I didn't use it. So yeah, still have a ways to go. So it's been almost 3 months. I'll have to check back in and give you guys another update at some point in the future, but I just want to show you what it's looking like right now. Let's get into the views. So yes, these are my locks at 5 years and 4 months. They are doing well, as you can see. I'm going to be doing a hot oil treatment soon. And so I'll make a video showing you what I do when I give myself a hot oil treatment. I also, before I go, would like to thank you guys for 5,000 plus subscribers. I appreciate all of you guys, old and new, from the people who were subscribed to the Atreyu Locs channel years ago, who found me again when I created the Atreyu channel, all of you loyal guys, and to all of the new subscribers. You guys are still coming in and subscribing and watching my content. I really appreciate you guys. Also, I would like to welcome Lex Lanson back to the lock community. I mean, he was an honorary member after he cut his locks, but it's wonderful to have him back making videos again. On a freeform journey this time, but back nonetheless. So welcome back, Locs. As always, please learn to love unconditionally, because loving with conditions conditions the heart to not really love at all. Atreyu is out.